Hey everyone, so just wanted to do a quick review on this manual juice press. This one, don't know, I think it's like a name, no name, or I don't know what this is. Gowintech brand. It's kind of a no name, I don't know. So it's it's kind of a medium-sized press, and since you can't really get very good reviews online, I thought maybe I'd just give it a quick review. On the first look, it I thought that it actually wouldn't be very sturdy because the way that it's attached to this, metal piece of metal pipe or whatever this is, I thought it wouldn't be very sturdy, but it actually is kind of sturdy. It's made pretty well. I also thought that since it has these little Allen key screws, that it might not be so good, but actually it turns out to be okay. It's not a big deal. It's not buckling or anything. I didn't actually get the other Allen key. Maybe it fell out of the box or something. But so on the first look, it's actually okay. It looks kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weak, but it's not. It's actually pretty strong. You actually can get a good amount of pressure from it. As you go down, it kind of locks right in here, and so it's kind of, in essence, it's made fairly well. I think the Allen keys will eventually loosen up. I don't think that they put any kind of Loctite or anything on there, but they do have the little washers and everything in there, so it's actually made pretty thoughtfully. The other thing too, this handle doesn't always doesn't always really stay up for some reason. I was noticed it was kind of falling down, which was pretty irritating because it's kind of heavy. It'll smack your finger, especially if a kid is using it. But it's holding up now. I think it's because the handle is kind of heavy. It actually helps you with pressing down. But so it's actually staying up now. So I'm not sure. I think that's okay. So far so good. Other thing, it does have these little rubber feet, but they're not really rubber, they're like plastic, so they kind of slide on the counter, so not the greatest in that sense, but as long as you push straight down, you should be fine. I didn't have any issues. Like I said, a little kid will though. They'll push it right off the counter and get the juice everywhere, so that's kind of irritating. As far as the parts, kind of bad quality, just a little piece of metal, nothing too, thoughtful. These holes on top really just kind of catch the pulp, so that kind of sucks. And they didn't really put very much uh, uh, protrusions on this thing to kind of grind the juice. So I'm kind of guessing that probably isn't going to work too well. This part here again is just like from a press, so it's not made too high quality, but it's fine for what it is. You just kind of put it in and turn. The way it fits in is actually pretty good. It actually matches quite well, so it's actually made fairly well in that sense. It will actually squeeze the juice pretty well. You just kind of put this in there, and it just kind of fits in like that. As far as the orange, I just use a regular navel orange, just a medium-sized orange. Pop it in. I use this regular cup. I think it's like a 12 ounce cup. Put it underneath, and you definitely want to get this little mesh sieve, to keep the pulp out. Then, as far as squeezing it down, it actually works pretty well. Like I said, it has some pretty good pressure, and you just push it straight. So you notice it's kind of unbalanced, right? But you can push it straight down. Give it one-handed operation, more or less. Go all the way down, nice and gentle, all the way until it locks. It is gonna slide. I feel like it's gonna slide, so I do want to hold it, and all the way until it locks, just like that. Pretty much made pretty well as far as that goes. And you can kind of push it up with one hand. So this thing sometimes does suction the orange, and so that part, so far so good. Hasn't smacked my finger yet. Hopefully it won't. But then as far as the extraction of the juice, it's not really that great. It actually does a fairly decent job, but you can see that there's still a lot of orange left. So that part, don't really care for it. You can put the orange back in, and like this way or that way or whatever, it'll get some more juice out. So yeah, that works in that sense. you do want to get something underneath your cup, because once you move it, it is going to drip for sure. And so there's some of the pulp it caught. That's why I like to have this little sieve. I use this little cocktail mixer and a cocktail sieve. So that works pretty good. As far as the yield of the juice, it only yields like maybe an ounce, I don't know. There's a tiny little glass, I don't know what this is, maybe 6 ounce. And that's all the juice you're going to get out of half an orange. And there's the stuff that kind of falls out, so it's a little messy. And like I said, that's pretty much all you get. I mean, as far as the quality of juice, the metal definitely doesn't interfere, so the quality of juice is as good as your orange. So overall, I think it's okay, but I'm gonna keep looking. This was pretty well priced, like about $50. But I mean, definitely better than some of the crazy expensive ones that I don't think they're much better. But yeah, so overall, it's not bad. I'm gonna keep looking for a better one, but so far, I mean, this one's okay. Hope that helps. If you like it, subscribe and like, and I'm gonna post a couple more reviews until I find the right press. Take care.